You know, when you start a story with an orchestra, it is crucial that you embark in a story which has diversity, strong concepts, creativity, unexpected moments, and all this is in Beethoven Symphonies cycle. It's such a journey, you know, it's starting the first symphony very classically, you know, you could almost say it's a Haydn symphony, almost, except the first bar. Because he's starting his first symphony with a massive dissonance. Beethoven arrives, he's 27 years old. He's starting with a broken chord. It's true. And this shows it all already. The first chord of the first symphony is a dissonance. I think it's extraordinary. And in the second symphony, it's pure enjoyment, but it's like a river of fire, the second symphony. So it's always pushing the whole concept of classical style to limits, to the almost unplayable. His way of writing this third symphony is dramatically new, and also the length of the symphony is something which is new in classical music. The fourth symphony is the more moody symphony, is like a reflection of the time. The fifth symphony is the one we all know, but with so many new things already in the structure, in the instrumentation, in the way he's adding new instruments, and the simplicity of the material he's using to write this symphony is incredible. And it shows that pure visionary composers like Beethoven don't need complicated material. The fifth symphony is based on a very simple 4 notes motive all the way through. The sixth symphony is completely different. It's about nature, but it's not about a description of nature. It's how Beethoven is perceiving nature, so which is totally different. So it's all about his perception of natural elements, and this is very new in classical music. The seventh symphony is the apotheose of dance. It's like being on a high. It's unbelievably breathtaking. The eighth symphony is, I would say, almost a symphony for children. Much more simple, suddenly, after the extravagance of Seventh Symphony. You have no scherzo. It's, you know, a second movement with festival of pizzicato, very simple, like a toy symphony, I would say. The material, again, very simple, but very naive, very classic, F major, small things going on, but really almost a symphony for children. And the ninth symphony, he's introducing literature in music as a visionary man, and adding voices, full chorus, using these words about fraternity, which are nowadays used more and more because we more and more need it. As you see, just very briefly, you know, every symphony has its own story, and for us, for me as a conductor, to work an entire season on so much rich ideas on every symphony, I am really hoping that the orchestra will be marked by this cycle, and that this strength of writing this cycle will help the Utah Symphony and myself to give a clear definition of the sound we want to achieve together.